thing about it, it can't be tight or rounded off if it's liquid. So what we're doing here, we're going to cut off in this section here where the door
slopes in.
This is the door bracket that holds that.
Yeah, it was heading that slope.
Yep. So we're just going to trim that off, kind of bevel it a little bit so we can get these cabs a little bit closer together. That's right. Gerald with a little chopper action. All right, y'all. So we got the two cabs together. We've got the window frame out of the back door. And Gerald's working on the line to kind of see what we've got here to work with. We're fixing to do some cutting on this back door. We're gonna try to piece it in, get that back arch on this one. You see how I get a back arch? We're gonna do that on the front one. And then we'll be reshaping the cabs to get them together. Y'all stick around, this is gonna be fun. I got it.
Well, John, you did a nice straight line. That's better than my crooked self.
Get right with the world.
It either can go really nice or go really bad.
Oh, let's not talk that way.
But it's only metal. You can cut it and weld it back on.
It's only metal. Cut too much, you can always add a little back, but it's a whole lot more trouble.
Yeah, whole lot more fun, ain't it?
It's a whole lot easier just to take small cuts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just cut my nipple off.
We don't want to do that. Look at there, fellas. We got that all live.
Feel it like a sardine can.
There you go. You already started. Nice job.
Alright. So we're going to stick to this seam, which is right in this area. And we're just gonna cut this out here, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna whack this off down lower.
Cut that lower portion of that door out. And we kind of made a mistake on, we forgot about the locking mechanism kind of being in the way, which we'll probably delete that. John's going to cut this out with Sawzall. Make it nice and clean too, really. He's better at Sawzall than I am. I shake too much. I'm getting old.
You got the shakes.
I got the shakes. And I drank almost a half pot of coffee, which don't help
Might have
none.
something to do with it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a little floppy now, ain't it? I told John this morning. Yeah, I'd go right across there. I told John this morning I think we can do this in 5 pieces. And I'm hoping we can. She is free now, boy. You got plenty of room now, don't you, John?
Yeah, somebody put in a skylight.
Right. Heck yeah.
Profile, because we're trying to match this profile. Got another donor cab, back half coming in, and we're going to have this entire profile come down through here on this section. So when it comes in, this door has to match that. Mr. Dawson going to show us how to clean the paint off.
How you feel about this work, Dawson? Dawson, how you feel about this work? Good? Yeah, you need to get your safety equipment. You're learning from two of the worst. There you go. Hey, you're good. I think you're really good. Hey, go down the inside of that. Come out on the outside and go down the inside of it. Try to get some of them birds off of there. That way, make it nice and clean for your dad to weld on. Just go right down it. Just kind of get this front. Yeah, he's about done on the wheel.
How did I do on it?
You did real good. You did really good. Oh my goodness, that is going to look so sweet. That is sweet from out here. What do you think about right there, John?
That looks good.
That does look good.
You think we can fit a whole window in it now?
Yeah, we might be able to.
We're going to try.
We're going to try to get one piece window in there.
We will see. It's definitely worth a try, ain't it?
I think we can. I think we can. It'll be close, but I think we can.
It's going to be awesome if we can get a one piece in.
Yeah.
Tack this thing up.
Yeah, tack it up.
Do I need to move?
We got the shape cut. Got this, fixing to piece this together. Let's tack it together and let's see what we got.
See what we got. Heck yeah.
Hey, let's put some electricity on first.
Oh yeah. We're both getting old. We forget a lot of things, don't we?
Electricity's on. Gas is on. Check,
Gas is on. Check, check. Helmet.
Helmet. Oh yeah, that.
Helmet. Safety equipment.
Thank you, son.
You need the chopper?
Hand me that chopper. Idea.
Is this for the other side?
Do what?
Good idea for the other side, you said?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, we're gonna have to piece that near the front of the door though. Like I said, folks, we're not professionals, but we're making it look good. At least John's making it look good anyway.
Go. Take your time. Watch your cuts a little bit. You know, you don't want to
Get in a hurry.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to cut a little off than it is to add some back like that.
Yeah.
You know, we could have done that a little better. We'll definitely do that. We got a whole other side to do.
Yeah. We'll do the driver's side, the side you walk up on.
The passenger side done, we'll be good.
Yeah.
You know,
well, we learned a little bit on this side anyway.
When we walk up to it, we want to see the best side. So let's get on the tractor here, go out in the yard, do a little picking, see what we can find. We really need a donor cab roof. Got a few here to choose from. I really like this cab over here. Pretty cool ramp truck over there. We'll use that cab right there. Y'all might think that's kind of interesting. That's got a Crown Vic floor pan under it. This is kind of an abandoned Crown Vic swap project I've had laying around. You know, there for a while, a lot of these Ford pickups was getting cut up because of that. All right, guys, so what we've got done now, we've got the frame tacked in place. We've got it tacked up. And then what we've done is we've decided that we want to take this vent window out, of course. What we want to do is we want to make a one-piece glass. And it's just one of those like non-negotiables on this deal. You know, we're not going to stop until we have a one-piece glass on the back window. That's just one of those things. I mean, some of these things on these projects, you start out with some goals, and that's the goal for this one. So what we've done is we've actually come in here and we've cut. The problem with doing that is that this top hinge hits on the glass. It gets in the way, it interferes. And so what we've done is, let me walk around here to show y'all. So what we've done is we've come in and we've cut part of that inner structure out. And if y'all notice right there, there's 2 bolts right here on this hinge. There's normally 3. And so what we've done is we've cut that section out. Now it's all boogered up looking right now with the plasma. We were just trying to get it in and get it cleared out so we can kind of prove the theory. But we'll come back, we'll beautify that. This is actually a 67 door as a donor. You can see in here where the little 3 holes are. That's actually the doorknob doorknob for a 67.
Yeah, to roll it down.
So we're gonna have to reskin some of this inner structure to make it fit the 6872 inner door skin. That's just the door that we had. That was a good donor. But, you know, it's not that big a deal. We can, by this point, surely we can fix the inner structure. You can see right here what we've done. We've come in, we've cut this section of the door, and we've peeled this, you know, we've pulled this down. And all we got to do here is just tack weld that together. It's no big deal. We already got that profile that we were looking for. Next, we're going to work on getting this cab piece cut And we're gonna bring this profile down on the cab side. When we get that profile cut, then it's just putting a filler plate in. It's not a big deal then. Y'all stick around. It's really getting interesting at this point. Y'all check out that profile with the blue tape. You can see, if you're looking down it, just exactly how close it is. It's real close to matching. What you got, Gerald?
I got the corner of our other side of our cab.
Our donor cab.
And we're pretty close to trying to slide it in.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah, we're definitely getting there. We're fixing to have a B-pillar.
B-pillar.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. Man, that's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Just a little more cutting, a little more whittling, getting that shape
See, we cut
in
that.
there.
See, we cut that early.
Yeah, I think so.
Cut
We
that.
just want to keep this profile.
We want
Profile.
to keep this.
Because we're trying to match that on the door. Yeah, we should cut that. And we just want to try to keep this profile. We'll try to butt that in on this
right
down here.
We'll keep this edge.
Yeah, right. And then once we get it down far enough, we'll be able to section another pice off of this.
Because that's kind of stopping us too. We might cut that tab off like you
Yeah.
were talking.
Yeah, we'll cut that off and get it out of the way.
Now we just go right down that line.
Yeah, yeah, just outside of it a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
No steel toe Crocs today, folks.
Oh, look at there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That's just making me excited.
yeah. I mean, we're getting there. We're close. Just got to get that measurement, get that cut, put us a little sleeve in there to kind of hold that together, and then we'll be ready to tack that piece in. And then finally we'll get the alignment on the cabs where, you know, when you're looking down the side profile, both doors are in line. When we actually cut this, we found there might be maybe 1/8 of an inch of difference between the back of this cab and the front of that cab. This one actually was a little bit narrower, surprisingly. I thought it would be the other way around. But, I mean, 1/8 of an inch is nothing, you guys. I mean, when Ford put this stuff out, I mean, 1/8 of an inch, they didn't care. Y'all seen these trucks, the way the hoods line up. I mean, you can go out here and look on any of them. You can go out here and look on these, and these trucks, they could care less. They would put all these edges together, gaps, they could care less.
Take a video of my truck while you're out there.
While we're out here, I'll go ahead and show y'all Gerald's truck. This is Gerald's Crown Vic swapped F100. Yeah, we won't judge him based on his wheel selection. Don't feel bad. I mean, I know he doesn't have the best taste, but I mean,
Hey, I need a wheel sponsor.
you do need a wheel sponsor. 'Cause them right there are just not doing it for me. But I'm just, in all jokes, I mean, we just cut up and have fun. So what all do you have done on this again? It's a Crown Vic clipped.
03 Crown Vic, 93 Crown Vic in the back.
It's an 03 Crown Vic front clip. He's got what model Crown Vic rear end?
93 Crown Vic.
93 Crown Vic rear end in the back. All disc brakes, front and rear. Just a.
C-Knots back frame.
He's actually, believe it or not, guys, you've wrecked this. This thing's been wrecked, what, twice now?
Been total 3 times.
Total 3 times. So the tailgate doesn't match.
My son got rear-ended, and you can see where the bed got pushed into it here.
Yeah. So, I mean,
It lives on.
it lives on. How many miles have you put on this thing since you've had it Crown Vic?
I put almost 80,000 miles on it.
Almost 80,000 miles on a Crown Vic clipped F100.
Everyday driver.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I mean, you can dream it, you can build it, and you can drive it. These things are drivable.
I still got the 390 in.
Everybody thinks you got to put them on a trailer and tow them home. No, drive them, man. Drive them.
I beat you with a 2-barrel.
This is my high boy here. This is a 68-ish. It's a 68 on title, but it's a collection of parts. I actually bought this truck out in Idaho, already put together. It's got some 315 75 16s. It's got 410 gears. It's got a 6.9 liter IDI diesel out of a F250. It's got a ZF5 manual. This thing is a beast. It will run 75 down the interstate, no sweat. Drove this thing 2,300 miles home without hardly any issues. Went through Yellowstone, we went through the Badlands.
And towed a ramp truck.
Yeah, towed a ramp truck home from an hour away. She'll roll some coal. I got the pump dialed up on it. But yeah, front, rear winches, custom bumper on the front. The back is had a little bit of custom work done to it. I haven't really decided. Let me know what y'all think about the topper. Let me know in the comments. Topper, should it stay or should it go? I don't know. I got all of my decals from the different state parks we went to and seen. This is my 76 F100. Y'all will probably see a video on this one in the future of a short bed conversion. On a dense side, it's really easy. All you gotta do is take 16 inches out of the front between the cab and the bed. You just take 16 inches out. I think I'm gonna take about 15 and a half. That way the cab and the bed gap will be just a little bit tighter. Kind of make it just a little more custom. Y'all saw this thing rolling in a video, and what happened is, and on that trip home, the motor actually overheated on me and it lifted the head gasket, or lifted the head on the passenger side. I've got 351 Windsor in here. We'll get it thrown down in it very soon. So y'all stick around. There's plenty more content. There's plenty more junk to work on around here. Harold's got how many going now? He's got a Bumpside Bronco.
I got a Bronco.
Talk about that.
I got a 72 that I want to turn into a Bronco. I got an 84 half that I want to graft onto it.
84 back half, Bronco back half,
yeah,
to a
72 frame
to a
cab,
bedsides, everything to make it into a Bumpside Bronco.
I'll send John a link to a picture of it.
So we'll add some of that in, so y'all get to see that. Probably be over here on this side. Y'all just wait.
We got enough projects to last about 4 years.
Hi guys, so we've been cutting on this thing. We've been working on getting this B pillar started. You can see here we've got the new piece cut and placed in. We're getting ready to tack it in place. Got it fit in here. It's gonna be a lot of fun trying to get this shaped in to clear this door hinge. That's gonna be our biggest thing. We're probably gonna end up having to cut a lot of this inner structure out and kind of shape it back to match that. As you can see, one thing we didn't think about was the weather stripping is not gonna be 100% match. But what we're thinking is, because we've reshaped the door, as y'all can see here, we've got the door shape reprofiled. We're thinking once we get the door in place, we can kind of figure out how, once we've got this piece is cut, it's already got our profile, we're thinking we can get this weather stripping and kind of match the profile of the door. But we're going to do all that after this B pillar's in place. Once we've got the B pillar shape cut and matched to the door itself, then all it is just finish work. It's putting in a flat plate here, trying to tie in the roof. As y'all can see, our donor roof skin laying up there. I don't even know if we're going to use it yet or not. I got a van out back we can cut a roof out of. Who knows, guys? We might go find us a glass roof out of a newer F-150 to put in it. You can't tell about us. I don't know. We're just going to cut it up. But we're going to get this thing put together. This is just kind of uncharted territory for us. We've been cutting up stuff. I know I've been doing it since I was 15. Started out on a 57 Chevy.
We're gonna do the happy dance. Yeah, look at that, man.
Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo! Make it
Mega window. We're going to try to stiffen it up, YouTube world, just a little bit
Put a little stiff to it.
before we get real crazy. What did I say we'd have in between there, John? About 16 inches from the space between the trucks at the highest point.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I think it's about 16 inches. If anybody knows that has a regular crew cab, would you send us the measurements of that to see how much more we have?
Well, the thing is,
They got a flat. Yeah, they ain't gonna be the same. Theirs is flat.
we got the round.
We're
one,
curvy. Just like our
round
women.
curved door.
We like curvy women. We like curvy doors.
Going back to welding.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, I didn't tell you what I was gonna call my ramp truck, did I?
What's that?
Black Betty.
Black Betty?
Or I'm thinking about calling her Fat Betty. She's gonna have a big front with a big old ramp truck rear.
Now, wait a second, is this a ramp truck in Mission?
No, not yet.
Because I think your wife might be watching.
Well, maybe. We'll see if she catches on. I'm gonna go get the tags tomorrow.
Yeah. Woo, no more loosey-goosey on the...
It stiffened it up a bunch, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, now we need to work on piecing this together, I think.
Yeah.
Because we, still technically have two cabs. We're not actually welded together.
Welded together.
We just have a nice door frame on this one.
Yeah, that's looking good, John. I'm still glad you talked me into doing it.
Yeah, like it really took a lot.
Well, you know what? I've talked to you about this for a couple years now. And then I had two cabs. He said, let's just make a cab at my house. I said, okay, I'm in.
Something y'all may notice in the video, our donor, the drip rail was already shaped off. You don't have a drip rail on the donor. And you notice we still got the drip rail over here on this one.
Yeah.
So to kind of tie all this back together, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up cutting this drip rail off from here down. And then we're going to make the drip rail come from here all the way across the cab. So it'll be from here all the way across in a straight line with a drip rail. Kind of similar to the way the factory would have done it. Factory, the drip rail would have went all the way across like that, and then it went across the back. We're not going to go across the back, we're going to leave it in the back like a regular cab. So this drip rail stays. This one's going to be cut off because we don't even have that on our donor, which we probably would have cut it off anyway.
Yeah.
So we're going to make our drip rail come straight across to match.
Man, this looks so cool. You sure you don't want to slam it? You standing above it looks cool.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll get it all put together. We'll figure out what's going to go on.
It would look good on full drive chassis though.
Full drive chassis.
Or even a ton chassis.
I got a 1-ton chassis. I just feel like I wouldn't drive the 1-ton as much.
Yeah.
I don't really need the 4-door quite as bad. 4-wheel drive, I drive that thing everywhere.
Yeah, you drive a lot.
It makes more sense really to put it in it on that chassis.
On that chassis.
Well, let's get back to work.
All right.
All right, guys, so we're just right in the final steps here of getting these two cabs married. So what we've done, we've been working on trying to get this gap together. And my goodness, would y'all look at this. we have got this piece and this piece are meeting. They're actually touching. And I don't know if y'all can tell, we've had to kind of bevel this, the top of this bracket for that upper, door bolt that holds the upper door. And then if you come down through here, we got just a slight gap here. We're going to fill in with some metal there to strengthen all this, even touching down here. So we're actually going to hit some spot welds right there, and we should be able to get all that tied together really nicely. All this will really strengthen this cab up. And then of course, we'll have to come back in here and make this B pillar profile. And it'll end up just being a flat piece from this piece to this piece. And so we'll just shave this profile down enough to make that all fit together. We will definitely be leaving that flange. That way when we go to weld this together, this is the part that supports this door hinge. So when we get that in and get it cut down, we'll leave that flange. That way when we go to weld it together, it'll all fit, you know, and everything will be tied together solid. The next part of this is skinning the outside, doing this inside piece here, trying to get it tied in from here to here. I'm not exactly sure how much of this we'll have to cut. Kind of thinking back here to this seam to tie it all back together. But really, guys, I mean, we're on the downhill stretch on this side. It's just a matter of getting everything cut together. So we've got a little work to get this kind of in the right spot, and then we'll be putting a drip rail on, and we'll be ready to put a roof profile to it, and really have something. It'll really look like something then. We're thinking we may go ahead and throw a fender on it and try to get this shape here put in. Y'all stick around.
Once we're at the park, James, we got a limo going on.
Oh yeah, get John's limo service here at HalfMoon Customs. We can take a cab and just multiply it times 2. Well, let's go for a ride.
Yeah. I even got a full piece window. Look at this. I can put my whole arm out of there. That's great.
No vent window.
It's going to be full glass up and down. Heck yeah. They say it can't be done, but John and I can do it.
Right. Here at HalfMoon Customs, all we got to do is do a little more cutting.
Yeah.
Everybody else is breaking it.
Heck yeah. Real man cut up stuff. This is going to be so cool. I can't wait. Oh, it's great down the seat up too. Not even touching the seat. You can put kids in there, they could be kicked the seat.
Hey guys, we appreciate y'all following us so far. Thank you so much for all those that have already subscribed. We really appreciate that.
Over 100. It's very satisfying.
We're blown away. We really are.
Yeah.
We hope that y'all are enjoying this as much as we are, because we are having a blast.
Yeah. We're having a ton of fun.
We are so glad that we can actually, post videos and show y'all what's going on around here. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see this thing put together. I'm sure that y'all can't either. Bear with us. Videos will come. It just takes time.
Yeah, me and John still work for a living.
Still got to work full time around here. So playtime, like I'm sure many of you guys, we have to find our time when we can come out here to the shop and do some cutting. So bear with us.
Yep.
If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe.
And share.
And share it, please.
Yep.
We are enjoying this. We hope that y'all are too.
Thank you.